everyone, it's Maridonna, co-founder of MEB Enterprises Limited and lead coach at MEB Elite Coaching Services. And today I'm doing the first of what it would be our weekly series, or my weekly series on different posts which I have on my Instagram account. And so I'll just be talking about the different posts, why they inspired me, the thoughts that I have on them, and I invite you to make some comments below. Check out my Instagram page so you can know what topics I'll be talking on as the weeks progress, and I would also be putting up these videos in YouTube so that other persons can have access to them. I'm just gonna make sure my lighting is nice right there. So the first one this week would be You, which was so fitting for someone like me who was opening up a new account and just leaping into an entrepreneurial type of living, or an entrepreneurial way of doing things business wise. And so it has always been my desire to inspire persons in whatever way I can, and so that's why I started my Instagram account and this page, and that's why I do the posts that I currently do, which I consider inspirational. Hopefully they are. So the first one, be you. And it's easy for people to be like, oh, be yourself, you know, but it's kind of hard to be yourself, because we live in a world where we want to be liked by people, and being liked by people is pretty important to us, because humans like having a community and having bonds with other people and attaching themselves to other people, and just having friends, having people to communicate with, having people you can touch and hold and consider close and share important events and wins with as you go through life, and challenges and trials, and know that there are people who understand and support you. So being yourself, in my estimation, is pretty difficult, because it's an ever-changing, it's constantly changing, that person who you are. I mean, today you can have an experience and tomorrow you would respond to something totally different because of that experience. And so being yourself means, to me, understanding your core values, understanding what would always come first. Some people, family would always come first. And I guess I should just say me, because that's what it is for me. Family would always come first. They would make sure I like having a job where the time I want to spend with my family isn't affected. I hate having the time with my family being affected or played around with. I don't like being at work when I should be at home and not having time with the people who are my family. That is the core of me, my top value. It pertains to speaking and putting yourself out there, as I currently do with my life. I try to do videos in private so that I can bring out that authenticity. And so I don't have people looking at my videos as I do them, and sometimes I don't even look at them. And that is how I strive to be myself in this type of venue, in this type of arena. And so when you are yourself, you have your way of standing out from others. I mean, there might be similarities you have with other people, there might even be differences that you share, but you have your way of standing out, the way you would say something, the way you would present yourself in certain situations, the way you would conceptualize the way someone is reacting to a situation. You would have that specifically about yourself, which is only true for you. So that is the value of being yourself. And take that with you throughout this week. It is important to just be you. And if persons can't accept who you are, well, you kind of have to evaluate who you're around, if you're in such a position. where someone can't accept who you are. That either means two things. One, you're hurting yourself in some way that the other person doesn't like, or you are just way too awesome to be around that person. That's exactly what it is, because that is where offense usually comes around. Because if I don't believe that one should do something, or if, let's say, something such as interracial couples, I don't have a problem with that, while there are other people out there who would think that's just wrong. Now, it's easy for me to have a friend who thinks so, and I can respect their opinion, but that doesn't change who I am, and it shouldn't change who they are. Why shouldn't they believe in what they believe in, while I believe in what I believe in, and still be friends? I can't particularly conceptualize why it should be any different. That's just how the humans of this world are made up. We're supposed to be different in certain ways, but be ourselves fully. Be yourself fully. Be in oneself fully. And understanding that being yourself doesn't mean that you are this judgmental person. But being yourself means that you have beliefs too, you have values, you have things that you stand up for. And there might be people around you who don't believe in them too, but that's quite alright, once you learn to respect each other. So take that with you this week. Be you. Be unapologetically you. Be 100% you. Because that's what the world wants. That's why you were here. That's why you're on the earth. You're not here to mimic me. You're not here to try to be like me, to sound like me, to look like me, to cut your hair like me, to do your makeup like me. Like, you want to do your makeup different, you do that. Like, that could be what helps you to stand out from the rest. Friendships are very important to me too. That being friendships. And I would admittedly say I don't have many close friends. And that's because I'm quite a dynamic person, in that I have gone through different phases in my life, and for persons to stick by me throughout those phases would mean that they have decided to understand the type of person I am and to continue to be there for me. Same as with my friends, you know. And those are obviously people who would have been with me for years. So being yourself is not a simple 1 + 1 equation. It's not one of those things where it's like, oh, it's 1 + 1. Because who I am on camera, you might go out to a parade and meet me, and you might be like, oh, you're looking at me, or you talk to me in person and you're like, wow, you're different in person, and hopefully different in a good way. But being yourself is honestly a challenge, a daily challenge. For me it is. Yeah, that's a plane going over my head now. And I don't know where it is. But yeah, it's a constant upward challenge for myself. So let me know what your thoughts are on our words for this week, which is be you, be yourself, be authentically, unapologetically whoever you are, in your skin, in your background, in your nationality, your ethnicity, in your orientation, in your age. Be you. Like that is so valuable. And that is something I always want to put out there, that who you are is extremely valuable. I don't ever want anyone to be like me, or to want to be like me, because then that just makes things boring. That makes me be like, okay, well, I shouldn't really have a conversation with you because you're just me. And it's just beautiful to meet new people and different people with different perspectives. I know you may not like all of them, but understanding the nature of humans is just something beautiful. So what do you think? What do you think about our words for this week? Be you. Alright? So remember, stop being a potato when you know you're an awesome French fry. Bye.